you going to do this film and then you decided that because you were so passionate about it that you wanted to give a hand at directing, or were you looking for a project to work on?
I always knew that I wanted to direct. I would hand, like Steven Spielberg scripts when I was 6 years old. And weirdly, one of them was called Kim, and it was about a mother-daughter relationship. So I hooked into that because that's just a very, I don't care if you've never met your mother, it's still the most unique relationship you're going to have. The mother-daughter dichotomy is endlessly interesting and painful and beautiful and worthwhile to hopefully figure out and have some honesty and family acceptance. And there were just a lot of things in this movie that I really cared about. And I grew up watching these movies like John Hughes or a film called Breaking Away. These really, and I was like, thank you for not talking down to me. Thank you for making me feel like my problems are as important as adults, or they seem and feel as big. Thank you for giving me some comedy along the way. They have these great timeless tones, and they treated kids respectfully, and it was great, and I really loved that. And so we were just producing this, my partner Nan and I, and we were talking with filmmakers, and they started, just, I don't know, doing these tones or going in these directions. Specifically, something like, I remember this one filmmaker wanted to really get into the bitterness of pageants, and I just thought, oh God, I've seen that a million times. It's not that world is wrong, it's just not right for her. Just some of the tones that were starting to get very modern and poppy, and they wanted to give a girl an eating disorder, and I was like, oh God, like, I like a good fart joke better than that. And I felt differently when you write with writers as a producer. You usually have a meeting with them, you do story notes, and then they go off by themselves and they write, and you come back and you keep working on the evolutionary process like that. And just after meeting people, I don't know why, I got this animalistic sort of feeling, and I was like, no, and it could have this, or it could be like Slapshot, or The Bad News Bears, or like, this is about a mother and a daughter. This is painful and real for this girl. These are people who, like in Breaking Away, are sitting on that rock, and they see their dreams, and they're out there, and don't modernize this, and don't make it, tacky and bitter and cheap. And I was going bowling with my friend, and I was gripping my ball with fierceness, and I was like, I love Josh. I have to direct this. And I had to go for my first pitch to a studio head to say I want to direct this movie, and they said yes, shockingly, and I started right then 3 years ago putting everything I had into this amazing love affair that I got to have with this film.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, let's